Well, hello everybody. Happy Saturday. It's date night with Lisa tonight. Saturday night stamping. It's like Saturday Night Live stamping. We're doing a Facebook Live tonight. And hopefully you guys remembered that I said I would do date night stamping tonight. So I'm running a few minutes late, so sorry about that. I was trying to get on here by 7 o'clock, but I was out watering my garden because we haven't got a drop of rain in like 2 weeks here, and my yard is just so brown. But anyway, we're making this card tonight, so I hope you will join me. And it's really, really super easy and only takes about 5 or 10 minutes. So we're going to get started. Let me just get my computer going, see if I'm live, if anybody's watching. It was so hot today. Got up to 91. And I was working all day. I had to help my mother clean her apartment, which was no fun at all. You know, I'm not a fan of cleaning. Hey Sharon, hey Melinda. How are you guys doing? All right. So this is the card we're making. We're using the Artistically Inked Stamp Set and the Expressions in Ink paper, which is on page 96, 97. So the paper I've already showed you, I think about 3 or 4 times in different videos. So I'm not going to show that again today because we're just going to do a quickie. And the stamp set is here. It's absolutely beautiful. I think I've already said this, but it is my favorite stamp set of all time, I think. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And the die cuts that go with it are right here. We're not using those today, but I used them in the last video with this card. In case you missed it, you can go back and watch that one. It was really cool. I did a stencil. I used it as a stencil, so I cut that out with the die cutting machine and then used it as a stencil to make the background. So that was a really fun card. And then this one I also did in the last video, in case you missed it. This is a super easy, like 2-minute card. And I did this one. All these have the same paper. This one I did about a week ago. And the winner of this one was Jan Warren. Still haven't heard from you, so I'm going to have to go back and search for your name and leave you a message. I've also got the winners of, this is the video I did about a week or so ago too. Deborah Mirik, you're the one that won this one. So just send me an email. Let me know your address and I'll send it to you. And the winner of the stamp set, the Gorgeous Posies. This is a brand new stamp set. It is retired, but it's brand new. Is Debbie Chabitar. Whoops, I didn't finish writing that. Ah, my pen's not even working. Oh, Debbie Chabitar. So Debbie, you won this. And then I've also got another giveaway today. I'm going to give away this one, the Sweet Sampler, which is a Hostess stamp set that is actually current. It's in the Spring Mini right now. So I will give this one away for free. If you just leave a comment, or if you place an order, you can also get entered to win it. But just leave in a comment. Don't leave like 10 comments. Hey, Deborah. Just leave 1 comment and you'll be entered to win. Or if you leave an order, if you do an order, then you'll get multiple entries. For like every $25, I'll give you an entry into this giveaway. And I'll be giving this stamp set away for free. And this is one of my favorites because it matches a lot of the stamp sets. I mean, yeah, the stamp sets that are in the Spring Mini. Like the Friends Are Like Seashells, the Art Gallery, the Hydrangea one, the Dragonfly one. So it goes with all of those. So I'll be giving that away in a few days. And let me show you the paper products that we're using. So we've got Pale Papaya. We're doing Pale Papaya today. So we've got 4 1/4 by 11, and this is a long ways card. So I cut it in half long ways and then scored it in half at 4 1/4. I've got 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 Pear Pizzazz. And I scored this, but it's not staying flat. Let me see if we can score it better. Okay, there we go. 4 by 3 of the designer paper. That's the Expressions in Ink. 2 1/2 by 1 white. And then I've got 2 circles here. I actually punched these out with the circle punches, the 2-inch and the 1 3/4, but we do not have them anymore in the catalog. So if you don't have the punches, you can just use the circle dies. If you don't have the circle dies, then I don't know what you're going to do, but I guess you could do it on a square. But I still have all my circle punches, and I'm still going to keep using them because I love them. And it's so much easier than getting my die cuts out just to punch out a circle. So, and then we've got ribbon. This is the Pale Papaya ribbon, and I've got 13 inches. So these are all the products that you need to do this card, along with the stamp set and ink pads. And I'm using Pear Pizzazz and the Pale Papaya. So let's get started. And I did this card at a recent meeting that I had with my downline, and they all liked it, so hopefully you'll like it too. It's really easy. First thing I'm going to do is glue these two together, and this is the back of it, so it's really pretty. I'll just put a little bit of glue on here. So this morning I went to like a women's kind of conference at church, and that was really fun. And then I left there, went to my mother's house to help her clean. She lives in a apartment, and it's kind of like a senior community, and she has been there about 10 years, and I don't think she's ever cleaned once. She is, I hate to admit, a hoarder, and I've been begging her to let me clean it for a long time, and finally they're doing renovations, and she is letting me clean it for her. So I glued this down. You can just do this right around this piece if you want to, but I went around the whole card, so I just glued this down on here. Oh, you know what? I better start stamping first. So we're going to be using the Pale Papaya, and we're just going to stamp this one. This is my favorite stamp in that set, I think. Just ink it up, and you're going to stamp. Let me get a piece of scrap paper. Stamp it right on the bottom. And then do it again. So you just want to do like the bottom, I don't know, third of it or so, and clean that off. And then we're going to stamp this one right on the circle, right in the middle. There you go. And let me just scrap that, put that on my scrap under here. And then we're done with that pad. And then we're going to use the green. So for the green, we're going to do the words. And I'm going to do them a little bit to the left, and then I'm going to snip this off. Oh, shoot. You know what would have been pretty is to stamp right on top of that with this one. But that's okay. If you want to, you can. I did that in another video. All right, and then the leaves we're going to put right on here on the edge of the circle. So let me just bring back my scrap paper for a second. And we'll just do a couple of these leaves here. Just kind of right on the edge. I know that's terrible. Well, good enough for me. All right, so that's pretty much it for the stamp. And then put these, oh, you know what I wanted to do was just add a little bit more color. So I've got my Stampin' blends. We've got dark petal pink and dark pale papaya. So I just wanted to add a little bit more color in here. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? Hold on. I just remembered this when I stamped this, that I actually, when I stamped it a few times. So I stamped it once, and then I actually kind of went all over, so it kind of had a little bit of color in the background. So it gives you just a little bit more color, kind of like it's sponged almost back there. I should do that to the thanks too. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's put just a little bit of color on there. Oh, that looks good. So it just gives it a little bit of color. Okay. All right, then after we do that, well, I'll just leave this on here. All right, so I just did the pale one, and now we're gonna do, the dark petal pink. This is the dark pale papaya. So I just want to take, oh, there's a bug. I'm going to take a little bit of this and just, oh, that's really dark though. I don't think I'm going to do that. I did it on the original one, but I don't like it. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Nothing like a wishy-washy stamper. I'm so tired. My whole body is just hurting from cleaning all day. I filled up my whole entire SUV with junk and took it to the dumpster with her stuff. And she did not want to part with it. I mean, I don't know if you guys have mothers like this, but mine was addicted to all that country stuff back in like the 70s and 80s, and she still has it. And trying to get her to part with it was like pulling teeth. So, but she did get rid of some of it. But, whew, I feel like I'm just covered in dust and dirt. Then I came home and worked in the yard, and I am thoroughly exhausted. And then I realized what time it was when I was outside, and I said, oh, I gotta go do a video real quick. It's nice out now. It was 91, now it's about 82, I think. It was very hot. All right, and I'm gonna put this right here on the edge. And then snip it off a little bit. So it's hanging off the edge right there, and then I'm gonna snip it. You know what I had for lunch today that was delicious? And I've never had one before. Okay, how many of you guys are Chick-fil-A fans? Does anybody love Chick-fil-A like I do? It's one of my favorite places. And I go there a lot, and normally I just always get the same thing, a Chick-fil-A. Hey, Rosa. Sandwich, like a #1 combo. You know, it's a Chick-fil-A sandwich and fries and a tea. But today, I decided I was going to get a frosty lemonade. Have any of you guys ever had a frosty lemonade from Chick-fil-A? It is like a little slice of heaven. It actually tastes like a key lime pie milkshake. I don't know why it does not taste like lemonade to me. It tasted like lime, like a key lime pie. It just was really, really creamy, like a key lime pie. It was absolutely the most delicious thing ever. And it's not on my diet, no, but it was so good. And I think I deserved it because I worked really hard today. And I'm sure I burned those calories off cleaning. And I vacuumed up about 18 tons of dust. So that lemonade frosty was yummy. All right, so these are the champagne rhinestones, which I love. And I'm going to put them on, actually, let me put this down first, and then I'll put them on here. So we're going to put this on with dimensionals. Let me cut some, well, I got some over here cut. You know me, I'm a cheapskate, and I like to cut mine in half. Then you don't waste any. But man, that frosty lemonade was, oh my gosh, it was good. I really want another one right now. I'd get one tomorrow, but they're not open. Darn it. How come you always want Chick-fil-A on a Sunday? I don't know why, but I always want, oh, I think I put that too high, but that's okay. All right, now we're going to get some of these and just stick them right in the middle. It's like you always want what you can't have. So if it's closed, then you really want to go there on Sunday. But I tell you what, I'm going to go get me another one of those lemonades this week. All right, so there you go. Oh, and you know what I forgot is some Winkostella. So let's get some Winkostella out and just color like a little bit around here. Hopefully you guys can see this shimmering in here. This card kind of reminds me of the peach stamp set and paper. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet. Can you see the sparkle on here? But the peachy stamp set and paper is really cute too. All right, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. That was a quickie video, wasn't it? I don't even know how long I've been on here. Maybe like 15 minutes? Isn't even talking. But that is it. Hope you liked it. What do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up or a heart, or this is the original one. I did it a little bit higher, but that's okay. But I think they're cute, and I love this color. If you haven't gotten this color yet, you got to get it. And this ribbon is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, don't forget, you can always order right here, stampingwithlisa.com. Here's the hostess code for May. It's ZKNNW6XC. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Sharon. And also, don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. And don't forget, if you want to be entered to win that stamp set, this one right here, the Sweet Sampler, just leave a comment on here or on YouTube. And also, if you place an order, I'll give you extra entries into the winning it. So you guys, oh, and don't forget, we're having a hostess special this month. So if your order is $250 or more, you get an extra $25. Also, if you want to sign up this month, there's a demonstrator starter kit special. So for $99, you get $155 of product, whatever you want, plus a paper pumpkin, plus free shipping. So I would love to have you join my team if you want to do that, or place a big order. Anything would be greatly appreciated, and I would love to have you as a customer or in my downline. And you guys have a great Saturday night. Thanks for joining me for Date Night with Lisa. And I will see you again in a few days. Bye-bye.